Hi, I'm Steve Rattner, and today we're going to talk about manufacturing jobs in light of President Trump's announcement yesterday that Carrier Corporation was going to keep at least some of the jobs that had planned to move to Mexico in Indiana. A few things have to be said. First, of course, this is a success for President-elect Trump, but perhaps more importantly, this is not going to change the tide of manufacturing jobs gradually but steadily leaving this country for Mexico, for China, for other places, in large part because they pay so much less, as the chart in front of you shows. And so if you look, for example, now at the auto industry and you see what's happened to employment in the United States versus in Mexico over the last 10 years or so, you can see that auto jobs, even with the renaissance of the U.S. auto industry, are actually lower today than they were then, while in Mexico they are much, much higher. This is a trend that shows no sign of stopping. And then the last important point that gets lost is that even when we keep manufacturing jobs, it often requires that our workers take lower wages in order to be competitive. And so as this chart shows, just for the state of Indiana, you can see on an inflation-adjusted basis how much the average worker's earnings in Indiana have gone down as a result of this need to keep costs down in order to remain competitive. And so when you put all this together, it's really not hard to see why we had so many angry working class white Americans in this last election, but it's also equally hard to see what exactly Mr. Trump plans to do in order to rectify this, as there's really nothing in his economic program that would in fact address the heart of the problem that we're facing in manufacturing. Thanks so much.